Winter is gone and spring is here, and the action on the track is absolutely heating up. Hi, I'm your host Troy Ulrich, and this is the Wednesday preview. Fortunately, no James this week, so I'm flying solo, but we are going to go through all the action from the weekend and talk about this amazing spring gift final. Let's check that out now and look at the heats from the weekend.
Racing, Iconic Jet began fairly, showing early speed was Wise Barra. Iconic Jet at least rails through and finds the early lead, going through to second. Spooky Hook and Sunset Mirage now goes ahead of him, then followed by Transcendent, and Wise Barra sees them all down the back. Iconic Jet, the leader, out by 4. In second place was Sunset Mirage, hunting up on the inside. Transcendent, Spooky Hook together, and Wise Barra still last, but off the back. Iconic Jet in full flight, hugging the inside rails nicely, clear of Sunset Mirage, and Iconic Jet wins by 6 lengths. Racing, Miss Envy jumped quickly. West on Sydney was last out, showing early speed. Timmy Tesla works across on the outside with Our Aussie Salute. Checking off heels was Miss Envy, then followed by West on Sydney. Sunset Serengeti down the back, and Our Aussie Salute found the top. Hunting up on the inside, Miss Envy goes through now to second, and then following it through was West on Sydney. Timmy Tesla last of all was off the back. Sunset Serengeti on the corner. Miss Envy railed through. West on Sydney right on the heels as they come into the straight. Miss Envy, West on Sydney. Our Aussie Salute coming back all nosed.
Two incredible heats there. Firstly, Iconic Jet absolutely dominated from the red, back to its best form, and this greyhound is really striding forward. Let's have a look at the box draw right now to see how this field has come together. Iconic Jet has drawn the red, and that's going to be unbelievable for it. With West on Sydney in the 2, that's obviously going to give Iconic Jet a bit of room. West on Sydney, we know, is not the best and most reliable beginner. Transcendent in the 3. Wise Barra in the 4. Does like to use a little bit of the track. Sunset Mirage in the 5. Our Aussie Salute. This greyhound is just in incredible form at the moment and is definitely going to be a big player in this race. Miss Envy in the 7. She was a great run last week. She was a great run the week prior. She is certainly coming back into form. Box draw is going to be a bit of a challenge though from out wide. And Timmy Tesla, this greyhound, a bit of an underdog. He just keeps producing and getting into these races. So an incredible field there. I'm finding this really tough, this race. Iconic Jet, we know what a superstar this greyhound is. From the red, he is really looking the dominant factor here and hard to beat. I don't want to play down Our Aussie Salute and Miss Envy. Those two greyhounds have drawn a little bit awkward out wide, but Our Aussie Salute just keeps getting it done and keeps producing in these races. The big difference is last week we had small fields. This week we're back to an 8-dog field. That could cause a few problems for a few dogs. That brings me to West on Sydney. This greyhound's going to get a perfect run probably behind Iconic Jet sitting on the fence if he stays down low. If he tries to shift early, it could find a bit of bother as well, but I think Wise Barra may give him a little bit more room early as well. So I'm going to put Iconic Jet on top. I'm going to follow up with West on Sydney as well, with massive watches on Our Aussie Salute and Miss Envy in what is an absolutely incredible spring gift final. This race is just setting us up for some incredible racing going forward, and if you can, get down to Cannington this Saturday night and check this race out because it is unbelievable. Now, that said, let's look at race 7 on the same card on Saturday night. We've got Spencer in box 1, Zenny Bale in the 2, La Sagrada in the 4, Ironworks in the 5, Our Girl Jess in the 7, Linguini Manelli in the 8. Now, if you watched this race last week and saw a similar event, Linguini Manelli actually got the job done over the track record holder La Sagrada. It was an incredible race. Now we throw in the mix a WA national distance rep in Ironworks, Our Girl Jess, who's been in great form, Zenny Bale, and Spencer, this greyhound who comes over from Victoria and has been running good races over the 595 and middle distance trips in Victoria. This is just an incredible field. Can La Sagrada turn the tables on Linguini Manelli? Can it get back to its early pace and put itself right in this field early? Or are we going to see Spencer or one of these other greyhounds come out and absolutely put on a performance? Incredible race. I'm torn. I really do like La Sagrada. I've been a big fan of this greyhound for a long time. We just need to see it getting back to early speed on the arm and leading a merry dance. Last week's run, I'm not sure. It just threw a spanner in the works with Linguini Manelli getting the job done. So a tough race, but one that we absolutely must be watching as well. Two incredible races, Spring Gift Final and this race being a grade 4-5 601 metre event. So Just an incredible field brought together. Make sure you tune in for those. Plenty of action on the weekend. But we are also racing tonight at Cannington, and the Spring Maiden Classic is one to be absolutely watching tonight on the card. What a field this has brought together. Iconic Guesses in the red, Intimidation in the 2, Clifton Jasper 3, Apple a Day in the 4, Flame On in the 5, Chamberlain 6, Aston Negroni 7, Spend It in the 8. For a maiden race, this is a really nice event. Clifton Jasper's one that does worry me a little bit. It was a really nice run last week. It looks to have a nice future ahead of it. But I just thought Iconic Guess could be the value runner here with a bit more of a dividend return, with Clifton Jasper probably being the shorter produced runner. And I think Iconic Guess couldn't get the job done off the red. So I'm going to lean that way. Iconic Guess for me. That's my tip tonight. First race, 6:24 p.m, 12 races, free entry as always. But I'm not leaving you there. I'm going to give you the second tip as well. Race 9, number 1, Chef's Dream. We know this greyhound well. It's performed at group level. It's very, very talented. I think tonight it's a tough race, this event. It's not going to be easy, but I think the box draw off the red can suit it and work to its advantage. I am worried about a few of the other runners, but I think being in the red, we're going to get the nice run, and we might get a little bit more value because it's a tougher race. So race 9, number 1, Chef's Dream. Now, if you can't get down to check out all the action from the weekend, we'll see you again next week on the Wednesday preview.